Hello. My name is Mike. And before we begin the video, I just want to remind you that in the description you will find a link to my Patreon page where you can support me financially for $5 per month. Works out to about 17 cents per daily video, and I would very much appreciate it, especially because it is my only source of income right now. So, with that out of the way, we are no longer at war. Uh, we are only at war with the independent realms, and we pretty much got, I'd say, at least half the map. Um, at this point, we are beginning to prepare for the inevitable wars with other factions that have not yet declared war on us. And those preparations are going fairly well. We already have an offensive army here ready to take Enmahath if Dorwinion declares war on us. We have an offensive army here, which is ready to attack Elgair if Dorwinion declares war on us. We also have an offensive army here, which would be ready to make a push for Dantalad or Dorthalu. Wow, I cannot speak today. We're working on getting a general over there. We also have a number of armies heading for various settlements where they will be retrained in preparation for them going to war if anybody declares war on us. And of course, we are continuing to stack up generals in our general fort. So, with that, I'm going to save the game. Oh, I didn't save the game at the end of the last episode. That's not good. And we will end the turn as we always do at the beginning of an episode. Here we go. See if anybody declares war on us already. Somehow I doubt they will, but there's always the possibility that that will happen. Nope, not today. Don't worry, they will. Nobody has any enemies anymore, and the AI is pretty hard-coded to be like, I need to find an enemy to kill now. So we'll just go through our buildings, continue making all of our settlements even better than they currently are. Which is kind of a tall order. Everything is pretty much sorted right now. We're just kind of rounding out some of the settlements that we've recently captured. And we'll get there eventually, but it's definitely going to take a little while. We can start working on this. Good. Let's see. We're working on building up this navy, which is good. Mistrand also retrained something. That's also good. Gondor cavalry. I guess I can add more to this queue. There's no reason not to. Baradvin. You don't have anything worth training. Tharbad. Same. Or Willishar. Same. Koloniak. Same. Bree. You can train that. Duniard. Retrain. Tirthuin, retrain. Anon on a road. Looks like you're done. Nope, there's still stuff. We just don't have the buildings for it yet. We'll get there. Alright, looks good. We do have one guy working on watchtowers over here. There's a fair bit left to do up here in the north. We aren't rushing this, but we are working on it. If I was rushing it, I would pull all of the generals out of this fort and get them to do all of the watchtowers, but there's no reason to do that. I have 10 generals in there right now. There's a few more coming up. You're almost there. You are going all the way down to Tharagondos, so I'm not going to rush you too much. You are going to to Anulant. Again, I won't rush you, but get down there. Let's see. Kyoto Tiara, do you have anything you can recruit? Yes, you do. Just making sure I can hold 6 in this. Yes, I can. They do border cutoffs there, so that's good. Ooh, you can also train more troops. Good. Derwath is full. Eisenrun is full. Dunyard, you could probably get one more guy. Oh, no, you're already training 2 more guys. Let's get some money back there. Heorot, you apparently have only a few guys. Why don't we start building more? Hulkfoot, yeah, you too. Unlarat, you have nothing. I'm gonna leave it that way for now. Like, we don't need to train that many troops, right? It's gonna be fine. I forgot about this army. This army is ready to mess up Khazad-dûm if they declare war on us. And we have armies just all over here. We've got an army in Tharbad that is just about finished that we can send off whenever. Hirluin is going to be the one who leads that army. I remember now what I was doing with Hirluin. I might send Hirluin off to this fort. Yeah. And we'll send these troops there, and we'll send the 2 new troops over there from here once they are done training. Oh, it looks good. I should probably train some more spies. Because I can, number one, and because it will help me in being able to see what the AI is doing. There's 1. There's 2. Why can I not train any spies anywhere? There we go. 3, 4, 5. Let's add a few up here as well. If I can find empty training slots. Yep. Pretty much anywhere that there's a border settlement where I can train a spy, I kind of want to. Oh, it looks like I'm out. Okay. I'm out of ability to train spies. Good. So that'll be fun next turn. Save the game and end the turn. Let's see if anybody declares war on us now. I don't think it'll be Rohan or Dol Amroth, though those are definitely 2 that I would like to see declare war on me, just so I can consolidate my territory a little bit. Because right now there's a bit of border gore going on between Rohan and my territories and Dol Amroth's territories and my territories. Like, they're both just completely surrounded, basically. So it would be good to see them move, but I don't know that they will. Ooh, lots and lots of announcements. I think a lot of that is just the spy training. Eisenrun is a large city now. That's good. Get a university. Siduri, almost done. Bregost, Mason's Guildhouse right away. Buzradum, great. Harland, keep getting those port buildings. Mickeldelving, get some retraining done. Gobadrine is a large city. I reckon armor. And none in a road. Got a school. That means it needs a university. All right. Recruitment. Belorn. These ships are done, so let's send them down to the next port, wherever that might be. Here. Steward got a Gondor spearmen. They're just working on random troops, I think. Dunyard is full. Good news. Baradvin doesn't have anything I can train. Tharbad got its 2 more troops. We send them to the fort. We send you to the fort. And we send you to the fort. Corwillishar. No more troops to train. Koloniak. No. There are lower tier troops, but I just don't bother with those anymore because, frankly, I'm better than that. Spies. Let's see. You can go here. You go up to Edoras. Let's see. I think there's probably settlements here that I don't have spies at. Surely. There's one. Mataram. Do I have a spy at Lest? Doesn't look like it. Well, let's fix that. Mistrand. You are going to go up to here. Don't remember what this one's called. Tirthwin. You can head over to this settlement. Nokfaragla. Let's see. Beorn's Halls, I think this is. Barchaleg. Come over here, maybe. Bruinost. I think I'm sending somebody there. I'm not entirely sure. I don't have anybody over here. Let's get somebody there as quick as we can. Okay. Done with the spies. And we're working on the ships from Balorn. Mistrand, just train more ships. Tirthwin, retrain. Metrith, retrain. Can't do anything more. Numinous got a bunch of retraining done. Let's do some more. I think that's just armor, but that's okay. Imladris. You're almost done retraining. And that's all she wrote. Path blocked. A spy. I think I fixed that already. And we got the marriage celebrations. Okay, cool. All looking very good. One thing to check is, can I make a new general? Doesn't look like it. No. I could start training more troops for me out of Minas Tirith, but I don't think it's worth doing. I guess the exception to that point is, if I do, I can move my troops around. Because right now, this army is basically serving dual purposes. It's potentially an offensive army against Rohan if they declare war, but they're far away from Rohan. And it's potentially an offensive army against Dorwinion. So if we built a second army, we could do both of those things even better than we currently are doing them, which would be preferable. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, look at this. We already have a huge army here. Okay. Um, 17, 18, 19, and then we'll wait for a general as well. Okay. So these four settlements are going to create an army that we will send roughly over to this fort. And then this army can move out to somewhere over here. If I had a fort that I could use for them, that would be helpful, but I think it might have to be this fort, which is not great. Did I do my watchtowers already this turn? No, I did not. Let's do that now. Build watchtower. Then you come up here, and you're going to build another watchtower up on that shore. Soon enough. Let us save the game, and we will end the turn here. I think we'll be able to retrain at Belorn next turn, or this turn. Should have done it. Should have already been able to retrain at Belorn, but so it goes. I'm just realizing I did not set a timer for this episode, and I have no idea how long I've been recording. I'm going to do my best. Hopefully, I don't go too much over time. Mithlond, stop being sick, please. You don't need to be retrained. You'll just replenish. End of turn report number 1 at everything, as always. Faction announcements, nothing interesting. Destruction. Let's see. Mistrand. Keep building. Keep making me money, please. On Karagmir. Wait, what was that? City upgrade. Excellent. Good work. You still need more pop growth. I got an inn. I guess. Roads? Dolvorn Army Barracks. Great. Bree Army Barracks. Great. Retrain them. Numenorian armor in Nokvaragla. That means you're ready to start building this. Heroes. City upgrade. That is truly excellent. More pop growth, please. Ongsul got their stables, so we can start working on an archery range. Birdnest, public baths. You need more pop growth, but I can see any options for that. Let's start working on a steward's hall. Recruitment report. Let's see. Kirith Yower. Looking pretty good. One more troop would be useful, I think. Hulk food. You could use 4 more troops, which is exactly how many you can train. Bregnas. You need 4 more troops as well. Suduri, got some Gondor archers. You are out of useful troops to train. Heorot, you need a lot more. Sure. I'll get some siege equipment there. There's no reason not to. Bree. You are almost finished. Mickle Delving, retraining some stuff. That's good. Anuminos, retraining some stuff. We can train Fountain Guard here. That's kind of nice. Let's do it. Because otherwise, this means crap. Imladris. You just retrained some stuff. Alright, so Belorn. We can retrain you. Assuming that you have the capacity to do that. Good. I'm actually going to keep one back. And I'm going to train a Citadel Guard so that this army will be full. You keep on your path there. There's an independent army somewhere down south, I think. Just thinking, do I need to send one of these armies off to deal with that? But I think we can hold off for now. Where's the army that's going to Onum? I don't see them anywhere. There they are. Or, no, this one's going to Settlund. Where? There you are. Gosh, so hard to see the banners sometimes for Gondor. It's like, where's the gray that is not the same as the rest of the gray? You come up here, build me a watchtower there. That's good enough for the coast, I'd say. We'll come over here next turn and start working on this blob. Let's see. What else do I need to do? I don't think I need to do anything, really. I am sending these ships over here to Anulond, but they aren't there yet. No, this is a dock. Screwed that up. Okay, do that next turn. Actually, we'll start them now, because it takes 3 turns to do, or 2 turns to do the fastest one anyways. So that's going to be fine. We've got more generals on the way, because of course we do. I think that's all we need to do for now, right? Yeah. So let's save the game and end the turn. Good stuff, good stuff. Hirluin is in command of his army, his full army now. We've got a spy in a few new places. Lest and Strondos are covered. Cool. Making progress on the spies. That's what we love to see. Mithlon, stop dying, please. Number 1 at everything, of course. No new generals, so we don't care. Merchant Bank. Suduri is almost finished, but I feel like I've been saying that for 5 turns. School in Siakon. Let's get a smoking house there so we can get more spies, just for fun. Train. Mithlond. Numinos. Archery range. Barchaleg got a new Numenorian armor. Why did I do that before university? I feel like there might be a reason, but I can't remember what it was. Recruitment. We got Padasas giving us some troops. Let's get them. Actually, let's get this army moving out into Thilian. And let's get these guys moving up to this fort right now. A lot of training getting done, which is good. Mostly it's just kind of fleshing out armies in various settlements, but that's still worth doing. And re okay. Looking good. Got spies on the move. We've got a watchtower build over here. I actually do want you to go back up to the coast and build one there, because it looks like there's a little too much fog of war in the bay here. We might as well do that. But there's not much that we need to do, so let's save the game and end the turn. Oh, I forgot about my ships. That's okay. I already started training them anyway, so it's okay. We go and do the thing. Settlund and Annihilated can all be retrained now. I just forgot to do it. Spy at Edoras. Okay. Right, so I'm already training ships here, which is annoying, but if we retrain the ships first, that'll be done. And then we just need to pile in a bunch of unit retraining, which should be fairly quick. Onulund, you are not training a bunch of ships right now, so you should be faster to retrain all of these troops. Settlon, you better do your retraining. Oh, you have a lot less to do. That's kind of nice, but it might be a bit misleading, because like we have Seaward Lancers, for example, that we need to go and retrain like at Minas Tirith. That's okay. City ready to upgrade. Don't mind if I do. And another Barchaleg. Very good. Keep it up. Nothing interesting in the faction announcements. Tharbad. Just keep working on merchant stuff. Shelkar, you're almost finished. Byrig. Ostenethil. I guess. Where's Metrith? Right. Mickle Delving. Sure. Body Donyanak. Yep. And Imladris. Sure. Cool. Let's just double check all of the recruitment stuff that we need to do. Thanagrondust we already did. Karasast. Move up there. Western Osgiliath. Move up there. Presumably Eastern Osgiliath as well. Nope. First, you're good. You're done. Eastern Osgiliath. Just missing 3 there. 2, actually, because we're waiting on a general. Alkfood. Looking buff. Mistrand. You're good. Dragnas. You're full. Geralt. You have anything interesting to train? Yeah. Looking good. Balorn. Just waiting on one more guy. And we got one more retraining to do next turn. Mistrand we already looked at. Tirthuin. Mithlond. You're just retraining stuff that's been damaged by the plague. And that's it. Okay. Let's do Watchtower. Where are you? There you are. Come on, north. Watchtower on the sea, and then you're going to come over here and do something very similar. That is still my territory, right? Just. Maybe a little more cautious about it. All right. I feel like there's a fort like right here. No? Am I losing my mind? I thought there was a fort somewhere near Elgire. Hmm. I guess I'm wrong. Well, that's okay. I'm wrong sometimes. It's fine to be wrong. Let's actually do a spy swap here to save a turn. I don't have a spy over here, right? It's just a diplomat. But I think we have a good amount of coverage on spies right now, so I might leave things the way they are. We could maybe use some more spies in Rohan's hinterlands, but I'm not rushing to that. Where are you going? Over there? We can speed that up a little bit. There are 2 spies at Rackburg because one of them is going somewhere else. Over there. Okay. That's fine. You can hang out at Tarfil. Alright. Any other spies lying around that I want to direct manually? Doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. I think that's it for this turn. Once again, we will save. What are you doing? Going right. I'm just blind. Cool. Once again, we will save the game and end turn. I realize that we aren't doing a whole lot right now, but it's all in furtherance of a greater good. I'm playing this. I don't want to declare war on good factions. I don't think it makes sense. But I think it makes sense from a lore perspective that Gondor would be pretty paranoid after achieving this much success and would be preparing for battle with other factions. So I feel okay about doing that. But I'm not going to start declaring war willy-nilly. I am, however, going to keep building buildings. Because that is always a good thing to do. Assuming there's buildings to build. Yeah. Let's start doing that. Whose Doom is rapidly approaching a finished state, which is good to see. Nope, wrong one. Nope, right one. Alright. Minas Tirith, Knights of the Silver Swan. Always good to see. That army is ready, we just need a general. Thadagrondost is done training ships. So we can move on to Anyalund, but Anyalund is busy retraining troops. So we'll just keep doing that. I think that's a high priority anyways. Thorgondos, you start retraining as well. While we're at this, let's just do. Oh my god, the lag. Okay. Settle, you're done. That doesn't feel quite right, but it looks like they're pretty much strength, so I'll take it. Let's send you, this army, up here. Oops. It's roughly the direction I wanted anyways. Up here somewhere to be an offensive army potentially against Ered Luin. So I think you'll do some good damage against them. Lorne trained a Citadel Guard. We needed one more unit retrained there, and then we can send that army off somewhere. Heorot is good for now. Numinos. I don't remember this unit, but I want it. And I have room for it. Anulond got its retraining. We already did that. Tharagrondos we already did. Sedalon we already did. Balorn we already did. Did we? Yeah. Metrith. Can't retrain that yet. Mithlond. Almost done, or we are done there. Cool. Very, very cool. Alright. We got our first offensive army moving north towards Ereduin. We've got a watchtower to build. About that far. Perfect. We can see the wastelands. Completely pointless, but funny. No ships there. We'll work on ships in Anulon shortly. A couple more turns of retraining. I wonder if I should. Oh, Balorn, you should actually have an army, shouldn't you? Bring Karas. Stay there, Balorn. Ooh, you need some troops for sure. I think all of the rest of the border settlements are pretty much set for now. We really just need a couple extra troops in Heorot, but they don't have anything they can train right now. We can train an extra spy, so I'm going to do that at Eisenra, actually. Because I was just thinking I need to put more spies in Rohan. Okay. Looks good to me. So now, I guess, save the game once more. And end the turn once more. So I just check what time it is, so I'm not going drastically over my episode time, but only a little bit over my episode time. You know, I started off the series saying, oh, I'm just going to do an hour. I'm going to be very exact about it. But then almost every episode early on, I did an hour and 30 minutes. And now I'm just like, well, if I shoot between an hour and 30 minutes, it's probably going to be fine. Kadas Nernaled is sick now. That's just fantastic. Oh, I can't reach anything there. I just don't have the buildings. That's fine. Some construction. Let's work on a royal hall here, I think. The strand's almost finished. That is truly excellent. Should probably build roads in Tharbad, but sounds like work. Harland. All your port buildings is good news. Work on a couple more economic things. Catapult maker, sure. Numinous got an archery range. They can get a guard barracks next. Gobadrine. Start working on the stables. Ruinos. Uh, work on an inn, I think. And Anon en Arod. Perfect. So we get a spy, which we will put into Rohan's territory. Specifically, we'll put it next to Guineard, and then we'll move this guy over to Onodrith. Onulon got some retraining done. We'll get some more done. Can't train those ships yet. I want them all to be done at the same time. Thoragrondost. Making progress. Not done yet. Balorn is finished, but everything's staying there. So, no need to move anybody. These Pinithgelen Cav are looking beat up, though. Let's just merge them, and we will grab... Yeah, that'll work. And then Ongsul retrains again. Oh, actually, they could recruit another spearman. Yeah, that looks right to me. While we're up here, let's build a watchtower. And plan our journey for the next turn. Over here, this army's ready to move, except it doesn't have a general. How long until I can train a new general? 5 turns. Where's the nearest general? I'm sure I've got generals just lying around somewhere here. Yeah, there's one coming out of Mordor. So we'll just send you over here. You will run this army, and you will be stationed next to Rohan. Hopefully they don't declare war on us quickly, because we are not ready just yet. Well, I say that. We have armies everywhere. Like, the only reason I'm saying we aren't ready yet is that we don't have spare armies that aren't currently defending border settlements that are, like, within striking distance of Rohirric settlements. Like, I could pull the troops out of Bregnos and attack Karas in 2 turns, but I don't have anybody in this fort that could do it in 1 turn, and that's a shame. Anyways, point is, we've got work to do, and that's fine. You're still training. Sutherland, are you done? Yeah, I already sent you out. So we're just waiting on Anulund and Thoragrondost, and Anulund should be done next turn. So let's actually save the game and end the turn while I talk. So we'll send Anulund north, potentially to one of those forts near Rohan. 13 generals in the... That's a good thing, I guess. I should probably move a general into one of these forts. I'm sure if I look around, I'll be able to find one that's nearby. Surprisingly not. Surprisingly, I cannot see a general super nearby. There's this guy. He'll do. Put you there. Death stalks the land in Karas Nernaled. Still, really need you to just knock that off. Number 1, everything, as usual. Furost is ready to upgrade. That's cool. Two new generals. Of course. Unsul, you also need a new troop. Oh, you're already training a new troop. Good. Where am I going? Here. You are in Darskurum. I have a feeling I need a general down here, do I? Actually, it doesn't look like I do. What are you doing? Hmm. I'm going to send this general over here, and I'm going to start training some new troops for them. 5, 10, 16, 3 more. Darwinian's got to watch itself. That should do. All right. Construction. Siduri is simply finished. That's good. Ankadagmir, you're pretty close to being able to upgrade, aren't you? But you're not there yet. Vi got roads, but they're also being upgraded already. Steward stables, great. Mythlond, keep building. Keep making me more money. Mickle delving, sweet. Furos, ready to upgrade. Excellent. Recruitment. You still need 4 more troops. Perfect. Money loans. You are done. I am sending you up here. Congratulations. Wait. Yes, in Thadagrondos. So need a few more retrainings. Should be pretty quick and painless. Kadas Dernaled also retrained a bodyguard. That's just completely useless. Alright. Onulond, you're done retraining the troops. Great work. Now give me more ships. Thank you. And then once we're done there, we'll go to Londgalen. And then once we're done there, we'll go around to Lynn here or something. I don't really know. It doesn't really matter all that much, if we're being honest. New ships? Nope. Denied. Watchtower? Not yet. Let's fix that. Very good. Very good. Right about there. And we'll just kind of walk back through this little line of black. That should be fine. Is anybody encroaching on my borders? Air Lewin is respecting the line for the moment. You seem to be respecting the line for the moment. I'm watching these guys like a hawk. Because the second they decide to declare war, it's on. I've got armies ready. Don't test me. Don't test me. It's a bad idea. Alright, the army at Thadagrondos. I wonder where I'm going to send them. So we're sending an army, like, up here somewhere, right? Up here, maybe? Maybe we should take... Or no, maybe we're sending them to this fort? Yeah, probably. So maybe I should put the next army over by Erebor? I have a lot of good options. Oh, here. Yeah, that could work. Then we could potentially take Fornos to Rain as well if Aaron Lewin acts up. Yeah, that could work. Okay. Decently happy with that. I'm kind of annoyed that the Dunedain have this single fort in my territory. I'm similarly irritated that Rohan has this fort. I kind of want it, but it's okay. Alright, I think we can save the game and end the turn. Oh, that fort is ready. We can move that army out to the west a little bit. Any declarations of war? Doesn't look like it. No. Nokvaragla is ready to upgrade. That's good news. Elkar is finished. Kadas Nurnaled. Governor's quarters in Ostanethil. Smoking house, please. More spot. Steward stables. Nice. Parchleg. You're upgrading. Yamladris. Cool. We got Belorn is ready. The only exception being this Pinithgelen Cav, which could use some love, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Lond Ongren is still king, but they're filling up. Ongsul is good, I think. Yeah. Thadagrondost is good to go. Let's move these guys. So I was thinking about this fort. And I can send a general there as well, so that they will have a commander. And Kadas Dernalad, we're just continually retraining that captain bodyguard, which is completely pointless. Meanwhile, one general, whoever you are. Come on up here, you're going to command this army, which will be ready to strike at Athelin or Fornost Arine, depending on who wants out first. I do have this fort. I think that might be a good option for us if we want to put another offensive army on this front. Speaking of offensive armies, let's make sure we move this guy over to this fort. So they are properly in position for when Rohan decides to be the bad guys. Alright. I think that's everything, right? Can I train new ships here? No. Oops. There we go. End the turn. What is that? I think that's just a piece. That's just that Gondor militia that was over in the east, and they are coming to ish. So that's fine. They can stay where they are. Oh, good. Another general. And a gift from the council, no mind if I do. Where's that general? Oh, he's outside the Morannon? Okay. In that case, to the fort with you? I have no reason to send him anywhere else. Mistrand is finished. We're working on it. Archery range. You're getting an upgrade. Ongsul. Ruinost. I guess let's go for university. I wish there was more pop growth I could do there. Onulond is working on some ships. Retrain them because the game likes me doing that. I don't know why. Loan to Ongren looks like it's full. Oh, we got an extra unit somehow. Well, that's okay. We'll just send it up to Siduri. Oibamari is working on some units for an army that we will send to this fort to be run by Duron there. Mamukand is helping. Kizelkum is helping. Mr. Butzikand is helping. I'll just come in whenever I feel like it. And we retrained a couple things at Karasner. No reason to do that this time because the plague is finally gone. Thank you. Okay. What's out? Best part of the game. Nice watchtower there. Um, so there's this big stretch of fog of war that we need to get rid of just below the line of watchtowers. It's easy enough to do. Then we'll send him down here to deal with this crap, and then maybe up here to deal with this crap. Maybe reverse that order. Who knows? Looks like this kind of leads into the rest of this region, so we'll probably wait. Okay. Is that everything I need to do this turn already? Let's take a look and see if we can train new ships at Mistrand. No. 2 turns. Okay. Zoom back out. Save the game once more. I know this feels probably pretty boring, but it is going to help us immensely when we see war being declared by the good factions. Quote unquote good factions. And you know, war could be declared at any moment now, so it's not like there's nothing ever going on. Tharbad, yeah, get some roads. Byrig is finished. Ostanethil got a new smoking house that's kind of nice, but what I really like is roads. Buzradoom, army barracks, great. Numinous, guard barracks, not as good. Oridonyanak, great roads, cool. And an road. Royal Hall, I guess we start working on armor. Looking good. Onulond is finished with the ship building. Let's get you over to Lond Galen, where I probably should have started training the ships already, but I didn't. Oibamari, new troops for the fort. Amukand is helping. And Sterlutz. If I can click on it. Watchtower would be useful. Fine guy. Already making progress. What else is there? Let's see. Nothing. I think I've got everybody moving where I need them to be moving. Oh, wait. Over here. Where's that independent army that hangs out around here? Here they are. Let's just get army to take them down. Maybe a few armies. Actually, I bet I could do it with one army, or with two, or with one army, yeah. As long as it's a good army. It's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You can't train good troops, can you? No. I need 3 troops somewhere. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. I think that should work. We'll send that army up against this one and see how they do. They do have Mumakil, but I don't know. If we lose that army, it's not really a big deal, and we can simply just lose them and then send another one. So, yeah, not too fussed about that. There is this little piece of fog of war that I should probably deal with at some point, but I have not yet, so it goes. Where are you going? You're going to the normal general fort. You're on your way, or you're in the right spot. You are in the right spot. You are in the right spot. We've got, where is it? Somewhere over here, there's a fort that we own. Can't see it. Am I blind? I feel like I must be blind. Where's my fort? Hello? When it's winter, it's hard to see the Gondor banners. So we got an offensive army there. We've got an offensive army there. We got an offensive army in the works over here. I don't know where I'm going to put that army, if I'm being honest. There's not really a fort over here, so I might just have to keep them in this fort. Unless I... I feel like there's another fort somewhere in here. Can't quite remember where. But if I could take a fort and antagonize Darwinian at the same time, that would be kind of cool. Is there one? No, I looked over there. Is there one over here? Apparently not. I think maybe I'm thinking of up here. There's a fort. There's this fort. And there's a... Oh, that could be funny. If I put an army in this fort... Oh, Darwinian would hate that. I think that's maybe a little too on the nose, though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to, like, have that army in the field, I guess. But they exist. They definitely exist. Waffled on long enough. Let's save the game. And end the turn. Once more. As everything moves. Oh, that offensive army in that fort is ready. That's good news. All right. Looking good, looking good. We're definitely at the point where we simply don't need to worry about money. What do I have, 29 million? Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. We just gained 300,000 with all the soldiers that we have. We gained money. Number 1 at everything. On Kargmir is ready to upgrade to a large city. Wow, they grow up so fast. Town ready to upgrade. Siakon. Nicely done, Siakon. I should check. I don't think. Do I have any villages lying around that need upgrading? Like, Hobbiton, I know I can't upgrade ever. Longbottom is still a village. It can never be upgraded. Great. Mengelin is still a village. We can upgrade it. Osul is still a village, but not ready yet. I think Boston Ethel? No, we upgraded that. Um, Martleg, Osul, Globadrine, Baridonyana. No, these all look like they're upgraded. I think it's just Hobbiton and Longbottom we can't upgrade. Oh, wait, Under Towers? Not quite. Getting there, but not quite there yet. But yeah, it seems like everything else is good to go. Okay. Faction announcements. Oh, good, another general. Thank goodness for that. Ardemir. Ugh, it's kind of an awkward spot. Actually, you can come and help me with my Fog of War problem up here. That would be much appreciated, thank you. Instruction report, Royal Hall and Eisenrealm. Let's start working on armorers here. We really need to be able to train troops there. It's so close to Rohan. Steward's Hall and Ankaragmir, we're already upgrading that. Siakon, we're upgrading that as well. Dulvorn, Siege Works. Alright, get a port. Get a port. Mickle Delving, Guard Barracks, cool. Steward Stables next. Start retraining your troops. Bree, Siege Works. Margaret, yes. We've got some Gelibrin retraining going on. That's pretty much it. Unknown and a Road also has some retraining for some reason. Not sure why. I guess maybe they just got some buildings that they can use. That's all good. Alright. Now for the most important thing, watchtowers. Keep on moving, build a watchtower, keep on moving. There we go. Mistrand, I think I checked you. Yeah, there we go. New ships. We're going to have the best fleet in the Sea of Rune, and it's going to be amazing. We also have this scout ship, but that's less important. Actually, can I buy another scout ship? That would be great if I could. Yes, thank you. They are not going to join our navy. They are simply here for line of sight purposes. So we are going to drop them there so we can see what's around the sea. That'll be fun. All right. Darwinian looks like they're pushing my borders again. They've got everybody lined up here like they're going to attack, but they haven't done it yet. They've got this guy here too. How much more? 2 more turns probably. Okay, not gonna worry about that just yet. I might move. I mean, if they're going to be a problem, I might move this army closer to the border, like maybe take this bridge. They can't come in as quickly. Or maybe push towards Dantalad so that they know if they do attack, there will be consequences. I'll keep this army behind the Morannon, but it does feel like Darwinian's thinking about attacking me, so I'm gonna have them close. I'm gonna have them close. Okay. To me. Admiral Aarnur, you are going to get some ships next turn. I saw an army reach something. What are you doing? What navy are you? How can I make you bigger? I don't remember this navy at all, but I'm going to add more ships to it, I guess. I need an extra general with some extra time to come over here and start building some watchtowers, because this is bugging me. And then I think that's good enough. Let's save the game and see if Darwinian decides to grow a pair. I mean, they probably have some concept of the fact that I've been buying on them for, you know, decades. And that's got them nervous. So, I don't know. Right, wrong, who can say? It should be said, I am spying on them specifically because I'm pretty sure they're going to declare war on me. Maybe that's a self-fulfilling prophecy? I don't know. Let's do it from this side. Okay. Keep on working, baby. Yeah, train an extra troop. Why not? You seem to have lost some troops. I think from the plague. So, yeah, good to have them back. Retrain that. Heartlawn, trade roads, excellent. Get a market. I think you're more valuable as an economic powerhouse than anything. Mithlon, same goes. Yeah, you're making 10,000 already. Keep it up. Archery range. Projects. Imladris, siege works. Make some great roads. All right. Longolin, retrain the ships because the game is stupid. Maroon, you're working on that army for me, but you're not done. We'll deal with that when everything is done training. Gelibrin retrain some stuff. Baradvin retrain some stuff. Train another ship, why not? Mikkel Delving is retraining its troops. That's good. They look like they're pretty much done. Anon and a road is also retraining. Keep that up. All right. Watchtower, watchtower. Watch me a tower. Tower me a watch. There we go. And put it over there, and then down here, we are eliminating this piece of fog of war. Good. If there's something in the south here, yeah, there's like come on over here and build a watchtower for me, why don't you? It's just a little tiny corner, but it's gonna bug me if I don't get it eventually. Okay, good. There's also a general coming up here, but they're not here yet. I don't think they're anywhere close. No. It was an optimistic thing to be like, oh yeah, maybe I can do that. No, no, I can't. Is this Fog of War? It looks kind of like Fog of War. Can I get anywhere near that? Apparently, yes. It doesn't look like, actually. Like, there's a watchtower here. That should be showing that. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Some of these bits of the map are just like, eh, could be Fog of War, could be a smudge. Who can tell? It looks like I can actually just build it here. There's still a little bit more to go. So I'll maybe just reposition this guy's target to be like right here. It's fine by me. Maybe he can pick this up as well. It looks like there's a little bit of darkness there too. But yeah, let's see what Darwinian is up to. They were pushing. Oh, they were pushing some troops through my territory towards Elgeier. Okay. In that case, I will with. Thank you for being good neighbors. All right. Let's save the game once more. Getting to the point where I'm thinking about ending the video, but I'm not quite there yet. Especially if we've got this new army coming up pretty soon. Okay. Yeah, you get in there, you get in there, you get in there. We've got some good troops on the run here. Okay. Let's start organizing our armies instead of just plopping them down. We've got Citadel Guards. We've got Spearmen. We've got Infantry. We've got horses. I have no archers in this army. It's fine. But I have six pieces of siege equipment. It's gonna be fine, probably. Why don't you come up here, hang out on this bridge? I don't really have a better spot for you. Actually, that's not a half bad idea. Why don't we get, yeah, so you on that bridge, and then you, oh, there's like a crossing here and there's a crossing here. So if we could cut off Darwinian's ability to send troops across this way, that would be kind of funny. So we'd have to put an army there as well, and maybe a few, well, okay, so this river doesn't really, um, no, this river ends here, or starts there, depending on how you're looking at it. So that's not okay. Progress is ready to upgrade. That's nice. Action announcements, nothing of note. Um, Vi, how did you get to be a large city without a university? Start working on that, please. Bregost, you're upgrading. Metroid, great. Furost, you are now a large city. How did you get there without being a university town? No one will ever know. Angsul, you are very, very welcome to have some military buildings, thank you. Lone Gollin, you're done with your ships. Great, thank you so much for helping with that. Actually, I could get new ships at Thoragrondos or at the Lorne. Okay, so I'm just gonna send this navy up the coast, I think. I only need three. I only need three more ships. So yeah, we'll get them at Thoragrondos and then at Balorn. Maroon, you're done, okay. So where's this army? Over there. Let's start congregating this army in this fort, I guess. Mistrand got some new ships. That's great to see. Bardvin. Wait. Oh, right. Bardvin is training some ships as well now. Krukmahur. You are done training, so you're going to send your units over to this fort. Thank you for your help. Korondaj, you look like you're also done. You send your over there. I hope you won't get stuck near the neutral army. Shelkar, you're also done. Good. Send your troops on down. And Longolin retrains some Irsul. Gelibrin is retraining a bunch of stuff because they were sick until very recently. Thankfully, that seems to have stopped. Kadas Nernaled, retraining some stuff. Tirthwin, Non and Arod. Okay. Jeez. These reports get longer and longer, am I right? Alright. Down to this nonsense. We'll also see who owns that fort, which will be useful. If it's still... It looks like it's still independent. If it's still independent, then we can take it. That would be very useful. But who knows? You are heading down here. to do a little errand for me. Okay. Herod, are you ready to train some more troops yet? You are. You need 5 more troops. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have enough. That's okay. Didn't I have an extra troop lying around in Siduri? I have a lot of extra troops lying around in Siduri. And Borodin. And Tharbad. Hmm. Random one, send it over. That'll work. Should I fill out Siduri? I don't know. I don't think it's a border settlement, so it's not really important to have that filled out. In fact, there are 11 units here. If I get 8 from here and send them down here. This is a full army, and I can simply send them past the general's fort to pick up a commander, and they are good to go wherever. Yeah, perfect. Good work, Baradvin. Good work, Siduri. That was definitely worthwhile. Okay. Is that all I need to do? No. There's this ship. No, I already did that this turn. Okay. I'm already training ships here. So let's save the game. Oh, wait. I'm moving this army up. Nope, I already did that this turn. Back to the game. And I think we'll do one more end turn and bring us to error turn not found. Looks good. Come on, computer, you can do it. There we go. Okay. Eisenrun, Dolvorn, Doom, Boom, Bree, Anuminos, Baridonyanak. Let's see. Finished. Barchleg, you are now a large city, which is good. I guess start working on military buildings. Bruinost, at a university. Let's work on a royal hall here. And Anon and Orod, just get the next level of armor. Alright, Mistrand, we got some new ships. Baradvin, we got some new ships. Let's retrain one. Paras Nernaled, we got a new archer unit. Gelverin, we're retraining stuff. Almost finished. Mistrand, we already did. Baradvin, we already did. Mitraith, all retrained. Kind of a crappy army, but all retrained. Fiodost, we retrained. Ansul, you're looking good. And Anon and Arot, looking good. Alright. Need more troop? Yes, but we don't have anything to train just yet. So, something to keep in mind, but not something I can do right now. Mr. Watchtower Man, where are you? Here you are. You've got a couple of turns of walking ahead of you. That's fine. Um, you are going up this way. You are heading up to this, where your general already is, so that's good. I'm not gonna have to wait around for him. Um, yeah, just keep moving this guys up to this bridge. I don't know if that's a super important bridge to hold, but seems like a reasonable enough spot to plop some units. Certainly defensible. Can I get more mercenary ships? No. Would have been funny. Um, we got these guys set up, didn't we? No, we didn't. So I need 3 more ships. I can only get 2 here. Start. And, yeah. Economy is fantastic. We are training troops. We have armies moving all over the place. We have navies being trained. Everything is definitely coming up Gondor. So I'm happy with this. But obviously we're still waiting on somebody to declare war on us. I mean, we'll get there, but for now everybody just kind of is enjoying peace, I guess. And there's not anybody except for everybody's at war with the Emirates. Khazad-dûm is going to have a hard time declaring war on anybody but us, I think. Um, is there anybody they're not allied with? The Dunedain, maybe? Yeah, Dunedain. And us, and Dol Amroth. Is that it? Yeah. Does anybody have more allies than that? No. It's just Khazad-dûm who has that many allies because they're crazy. Um, Rohan and us and Dol Amroth form kind of a trifecta. Rohan's also allied to Lothlorien, but I can't imagine that lasts very long. Lothlorien's also allied to Khazad-dûm, which, again, I don't think is going to last super long, but they are not notably allied to Dale, the Anduin Vale, Erebor, so they have a lot of neighbors that they could fight against, but is not allied to Anduin Vale? That's a weird choice. I mean, fine, but it's a weird choice. They're also not allied to Erebor. Hmm. So they could really declare war in a couple of different directions. Especially since Erebor and Anduin Vale are not, or no, they are allied. But I just noticed the Woodland Realm and Lothlorien are not allies, so they could declare war there too. The Anduin Vale is only allies with Khazad-dûm. That's pretty silly. Trade rights with everybody? Just realized I should probably be thinking about that. It's like if I don't have trade rights with somebody, that would be a lot of lost potential. Okay, we're good. Jeez. Yeah, I think there's definitely potential for this to blow up in the next few turns, in the next like 10, 20 turns. But like I said, everybody seems to be enjoying the peace for now. So with that, remember to like and subscribe, and in the comments, throw me a bone and suggest a name for Barad-dûr. I renamed this element last time. So if you don't want me to rename Barad-dûr in a similar fashion, please suggest a name in the comments. Lol murder. Oh no, wait. This should be. Hold on. Lol murder. Lol murder. So yeah, I will do something similar to Barad-dûr if you don't put something in the comments for me to use. Um, check the description for a bunch of links. One will take you to the Discord server, one will take you to the campaign playlist, one will take you to my Ingress channel where I record videos about a mobile GPS-based game. It's a lot of fun. I'm on a trip right now that we're doing a bunch of Ingress stuff. It's gonna be great. And finally to my Patreon page where you can support me for $5 per month. Works out to about 17 cents per daily video, which I think is really good value for money. If you're enjoying this video up 17 cents worth, maybe you should consider heading over there and donating some cash so that I can continue doing videos because this is my only source of income right now, and I'm trying to make it stay that way. And with that, thank you all once again for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.